Hello, welcome to Subjective Insights. Excuse that little slip of the tongue yet there, which I will keep in, as one of my intentions is to show off my imperfections. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about conspiracy theories, right? And how I think most of them are useless. Now then, all these conspiracy theories, they all kind of bottom out somewhere, don't they? This person's lying about this, they're planning and conniving for this. Now what is this that they're all planning and conniving for? It's to exploit a large group of people, to put people in chains, to make everybody else servile to their own intentions, right? So, and different conspiracies have lots of middlemen between the person's plan and the ultimate end, right? And so, but it all bottoms out at the same kind of point. We're being fed upon, right? Whether it's reptilians, fucking Rothschilds, the 1% or whatever, there are a group of people who are benefiting from the misery of everybody else or other people, and they conspire to maintain that. The problem with a lot of conspiracy theories is, I mean, like David Icke, his big reveal is they're reptilians, they're lizard people, or the Nazi one is, it's the Jews, right? The Jews are in control of the banking system. So like David Icke's like description and explanation of the banking system and the way by which that con works is excellent. He gets it right. And he might have it right about the reptilians. I don't know. I don't have access to the experience that would validate or like disqualify that. Am I convinced of it myself? I don't know yet again. Once you kind of start sticking to the line of what you can know for yourself and what you can't, a lot of things just become apparently nonsense because you just can't possibly know them. It's my same approach to the flat earth thing. But the thing that a lot of these conspiracy theorists miss is that, like, if somebody's going to punch you in the face, it doesn't really matter who they are, beyond certain strength capacities and stuff like that. But if they're going to punch you in the face, they're going to punch you in the face. And if you're concerned about the person doing it and not avoiding the punch, then it's your own fault in a way that you get punched. And the fact is, because all conspiracy theories boil down to the essential fact that we are being exploited, because we're being exploited, the evidence of that exploitation is going to be evident, isn't it? Because, like, the sheep, when it goes to the abattoir and looks around the field and sees it all the structures of exploitation and control are evident to it because it's a controlled thing, you know? In fact, the best way to understand a trap is to get trapped by the trap and learn how it all works. And so we're all faced every day with this exploitation, with this manipulation through the media, advertising and all that kind of thing. And really what a lot of conspiracies turn out to be is another part of that manipulative machine, which is used to distract us from the collar we're wearing, you know. We're on a leash. And instead of fixating upon how the latch works and trying to work out how to get out of the leash, we distract ourselves. We distract ourselves with things like sports, entertainment. I'm including myself in this as well. I'm distracted by all of this stuff. And conspiracy theories is another one of those distractions. And it's a very good distraction because whilst people are engaged in the distraction, they've somehow convinced themselves that they're doing something important by pointing out the fact to everybody else, to all the other sheep, that there's a shepherd, you know, he's in control of us. They all fucking know it, mate. It's just not a nice fact to know. And they all try to distract themselves from the fact that they're doing fuck all about it, that they are sheep. Just like you're doing here, right? And then what happens is like, that they'll go, oh, it's the Rothschilds, oh, it's reptilians, oh, it's this group, this person, that person. But really, it's a system as a whole that's currently there now. Like its definitions of property and the law structures that allow people to use property as a means of exploiting others. That's the issue. And really what all these kind of bogeymen are, like the Rothschilds or reptilians, the aliens or whatever, they're like lightning rods, you know, and the function of a lightning rod is to attract a lightning strike to a point on a building that isn't going to cause any damage to like the electrical systems and whatever. And so you have this system which currently is capitalism. And what it does, capitalism produces these individuals like Donald Trump, Obama, the people that are in charge of the big institutions like the banks and that. It produces these people as lightning rods through which the populace, the exploited populace, can discharge its resentment and its energy on in a way that isn't going to destroy the actual system. I mean, many think that immigrants become one of these things. It's just any individual capitalist, because in order to understand the capitalist exploitation game, you have to look at the whole of the property owning class as against the whole of the wage earning class. Anyway, goodbye.